Alrighty, so when dealing with off-grid properties, one of the most common questions I get is, how do I find my off-grid property? So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly how to find your patch of dirt in the middle of nowhere so you could bug out on it and not worry about all the chaos that's going on in the world. But if you have any questions about the land investment business, you know you could always drop those down below or text them to me at 440-567-6040. I'm gonna create the videos answering your questions for you, and directly below in the description area is everything you need to go ahead and expand upon your land investment business. And one other thing, if you could tap the subscribe button and hit me with a thumbs up for the algorithm, I'd greatly appreciate that, assuming you're getting value from these videos. But let's dive right into this here. So if you're new to land, you may not know that rural vacant land, raw land in the middle of nowhere, obviously has no street address. You don't have a pile of dirt that's 123 Main Street that you could drive right up on and you're good to go. Most cases, this does not exist. It's all by legal description and by GPS coordinates. And in this video, we are focused on GPS coordinates. That's the easier way for you to find your property. You're also going to need the Google Earth app. That's what I use to go ahead and drop a pin on my property so I know exactly where it's located. So, GPS coordinates. When you purchase property, in the description of your property, there should always be a listing with the GPS coordinates. Now, if this is given to you, this is fantastic. You always want to have that on standby. Now, when people purchase properties from us within our contract, we always add that directly to the contract so you have it as a reference point. Anytime you go to check back, you know exactly what the coordinates are to your property. Now, let's go ahead and say you don't have these, though. We want to go ahead and cover how you could find this, and then we'll wrap it all together so you could actually find your property. If you don't have the GPS coordinates, whatever county you purchased your property in, typically on the assessor site will have a little link button, whatever, for the GIS of the property. You want to click on this and go in there. You can put in the information of your property, and in most cases, it will give you the actual coordinates to the property. Another way to go about doing this is to reach out to the county and say, I need the coordinates for this property I own in whatever county you're calling. They will give you the GPS coordinates to the property. But there may be one other way to go about doing this without making all the calls and all that, and it is a website called ParcelFact. Now, ParcelFact you do have to pay for. I'm not affiliated with them, but it is a fast, fantastic resource. You go on there, you put in the county and the parcel number, and bam, it gives you all the information on the property. Now, this will give you the GPS coordinates. Obviously, you want to copy and paste those into a file so you have them on standby. That would be my third go-to to find the coordinates there. Now, we've covered all the bases. You should have GPS coordinates to your property. Now we have to find your actual property. Here's how you go about doing this, or this is how I do this. I try to run my whole entire business off of my phone. So on my phone, I add the Google Earth app. Now in the Google Earth app, you could take the GPS coordinates, you paste it into the search bar there, and then just click search, and bam, it'll drop a pin directly on your property. From there, you could scroll out, you could scroll in, you could see what's in the area, you can find the dirt roads, and you can map out a way directly to your property following the coordinates there, and when the coordinates hit, you are on your off-grid property. That may have sounded like a lot there, but that is exactly how you find your personal pile of dirt there. Now, once you develop it and you go ahead and put a structure on it, you could go to the county. They will give you an actual physical address for your property, but until that point, it's all by legal description and coordinates. Now, that's all I have for this video. You use those three resources there, whether that is when you purchase the property, you get it directly from the seller. You could reach out to the county to go ahead and get the coordinates from them by calling them or just searching on their website and getting it, or use a website like parcelfact.com, put in your county and the parcel number, and boom, it'll give you the GPS coordinates to the property. Once you have that, you put it into Google Earth and you map out how to get to your property. Now, if you have any questions, like I said, go ahead and drop those down below or text them to me at 440-567-6040. I'll create the follow-up videos answering your questions for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.